Hello everyone, welcome back to the videos related to mutual funds, a better way of investment. So in the previous classes and previous videos we discussed about the main concept of mutual fund and the different features and history of mutual funds. After that we had a very long discussion on the portfolio classification and other classification along with the types of mutual funds which are very crucial in understanding the concept of mutual funds. So today we will discuss another important concept which is regarding the structure of mutual funds. So structure of mutual funds has come into existence due to SEBI Mutual Fund Regulations of 1996. So under this, mutual fund is created as a public trust. So in today's video, we will discuss about the four-tier system in the structure of mutual funds. We will have a very brief discussion on it. So this is the four-tier system of mutual fund. Here we have the mutual fund, the transfer agent, the custodian and the trustee. We have the sponsor, the asset management company or AMC, and SEBI. So all these four-tier system or the structure of mutual fund basically concentrates or focuses on SEBI regulations. So they all perform their functions according to the SEBI regulations regarding mutual funds. So we'll discuss each structure or each component of this four-tier system one by one. So the first tier of this particular structure of mutual fund is the sponsor. So who is a sponsor in the case of a mutual fund? So sponsor is someone or something that establishes a mutual fund either alone or in collaboration with another body corporate. So the person or the particular company which establishes a mutual fund is known as a sponsor. Okay. So sponsors are also known as promoters of mutual fund since they establish a mutual fund. They are the promoters of mutual fund. And in case of these sponsors, the registration is granted only on the sound track record by SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. So the sponsor should have a very good and sound track record to obtain registration from SEBI. Also, they need to have a 5 years of experience in the financial service field to be a sponsor. They also requires other types of experiences in the field of finance, investment, etc. along with this 5 years of experience in financial services field. Okay, they should also contribute 40% of their net worth of asset management company. So about asset management company we will discuss in the third tier. Okay. So these are the main functions carried out by the sponsor. So sponsor is someone or some company that establishes a mutual fund either alone or in collaboration with another body corporate. They are also known as the promoters of mutual fund, and in order to obtain a registration they should have a sound track record, and they should also have or they also require a 5 years of experience in the financial service field to be a sponsor. Okay. So now let's move to the second tier of this particular structure of mutual fund, which is known as trustees. So what is the main function of trustee? So the trustees holds the property of mutual fund in trust for the benefit of the unit holders. So they particularly focuses on safeguarding the interest of the investors. So these investors are known as the unit holders. Okay, so that means in the case of shares, the persons who hold the shares are known as shareholders. So here in case of mutual funds, they are known as unit holders. So the interest of all the unit holders are safeguarded by these trustees. It is their responsibility. So trustees consist of members who are not affiliated to the sponsoring company. The members of the board of trustees should not have any connection or relation or affiliation with the sponsoring company of that particular mutual fund. Okay, they should not have any kind of relationship. So these trustees also require wide experience in investment matters, finance, administration, etc. So always, at all the times, these trustees act as per the regulations of the trust deed. They should not move far away from the trust deed regulations. They should always follow the regulations in the trust deed. They also monitor the activities of AMC or the asset management company, and also they check as to whether this AMC is working or carrying out its activity according to the regulations set by the SEBI. Okay, so they also check the compliance of AMC with SEBI regulations, and every 6 months these trustees need to report to the SEBI regarding the activities carried out by AMC. So these are the main functions carried out by the second tier of structure of mutual fund, that is the trustees or the board of trustees. Okay. Now we have the third tier, which is known as the asset management company or AMC. So asset management company is a fund manager or the investment manager. That means the particular a fund that is invested by the investors in various securities after proper research of market conditions as well as the financial performance of individual companies and specific securities are managed by these asset management company. The savings of or the savings of the common people or the investor are mobilized by this asset management company, and they invest it in different securities and manages the fund. They manages various schemes and assets of mutual funds formed, and asset management company, it is registered under the Companies Act. It is a company which is registered under the Companies Act of 1956. Okay. So they operate under guidance and the supervision of trustees. Trustees give directions to asset management companies also. They mobilizes funds under various schemes, and minimum net worth of an asset management company should be 10 crore rupees. Okay. So these are the main functions carried out by the asset management company. Remember that the main function is to manage the fund or to invest the investors' money in various securities after conducting proper research of market conditions as well as the financial performance of individual companies and also the specific securities. They mobilizes funds under various schemes. Now we have the fourth tier in the structure of mutual fund, which is known as the custodian. So custodian means they have the custody of something in their hand. So they carry out the activities of safekeeping of securities on behalf of clients. Okay, so they are registered with SEBI, and custodian always protects the portfolio securities. They safekeep the securities on behalf for the clients. They ensure the delivery and transfer of the securities also. They also collect and track the dividends and interest received on the mutual fund investment. So the returns and dividend and interest received on this particular investment is collected and tracked by this custodian. So they safekeep the securities for the clients or for the customer clients, customer companies. Okay. So this is an example where we can see the structure of mutual funds. So in this case, SBI is the sponsor. So SBI is the sponsor who establishes the mutual fund known as SBI Mutual Fund. Okay. So this SBI mutual fund is managed, or SBI mutual fund, the particular mobilized savings of the investors are collected or mobilized by a particular company, that is asset management company known as SBI Funds Management Private Limited. So this is the AMC here. They mobilizes the savings of the investors, and they invest it in different securities. Okay. So then we have the trustee, which monitors the activities of this AMC, and the trustee is SBI Mutual Fund Trustee Company Private Limited. So this is a typical example of the structure of mutual fund, where we can see the sponsor, the asset management company, and the trustee. So these three are the main components of a mutual fund structure, and fourth one is custodian, which is not that very common in India. Okay, so keep in mind this example. So today we had a very brief discussion about the structure of mutual fund. Hope you got a clear idea about it. So let's meet on another day regarding a new session on a mutual fund. Thank you.